Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris, and, well, I don't know, let's just do this real quick. I was gonna vlog today. I had to go to my surgeon just for the checkup to make sure everything's going right, bone grafts are going good, growing good, whatever, you know what I mean. But I decided not to do that. As I was getting my cup of coffee for today, I felt a little something weird, a little vibration, and I heard something, big loud noise. I actually thought it was somebody in the house or somebody breaking into my garage. So went and looked around. I didn't see anything. I mean, nothing. It was kind of, I looked everywhere. I mean, the sound was very specific to one part of my house, and I definitely felt it through the floor. But I couldn't find anything out of place or anything. So upon further investigation a little bit later, I noticed a tree fell. So I guess that answers the question. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around, does it make a sound? It absolutely does, and I felt it. And the odd thing is, to where the tree fell, it fell into a creek, into a swamp. I mean, it didn't like fall on solid ground, yet I felt it. It shook my house, and it was loud enough for me to hear. So that's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna go put my hip waders on now and take a look at this because, well, one, it's good fire. It's a maple tree. Yeah, I think it's a silver maple, so it's good firewood. And I gotta make sure I can gut this thing out, because usually if you try to like walk in this creek, there's like 4 feet of mud and muck, and it's very easy to get stuck up to your waist and you're not getting out. So I gotta see where it fell and how much I can actually get out of there and figure something out, something creative. So let's go now and take a look. Yeah, see right here, if I step off of there, I'll sink like 3 feet down in there. I don't want to do that. If I stay on these cattails, I'm pretty okay, pretty good. And that's the top of the tree anyways there, so I don't really need any of that. All the good firewood's back over here, so it should be okay. That should be good. What do you think about this thing falling and the fact that I felt it in the house? I mean, what did this really fall on? It fell into the water and into the muck and mud. It didn't really fall on solid ground. So, I mean, geez, that's crazy. What would it have felt like if it fell on the ground? I can't, I mean, it would have been better if that tree fell onto the ground. There's 3 parts to that tree, or there was. Last year, the one part fell onto the ground. Actually, it fell onto another tree, and I cut that up. And then this part fell the opposite way, and then there's a 3rd part there that's probably gonna fall still, but who knows. There's this big, huge vine. I don't know what it is. Well, where's my book? I gotta look it up to see what this vine is, make sure it's not poisonous. I don't need to get poison ivy again, or poison oak, or poison sumac, or poison anything. But I lucked out pretty good because most of it is on somewhat stable ground and or water, or the patches of cattails, to where most of it that's in the water that I can't really walk in, I could probably just throw a rope around what I could reach, you know, cut it with the chainsaw and then reel it in and save all my firewood. So as soon as I get a good weekend, that's what I'm gonna go do. Just chop that thing up. And you're obviously going to be coming along for the ride. So I think I've done a little bit too much rambling for today, so I'll see you on the next one.